Hello everybody, this is the Gaming Kitty 64 here, and I would like to start this video by acknowledging the fact that I haven't posted in a while, and that's totally my fault. I just haven't gotten around to it and whatnot. But today, for winter vacation in my school, I am going to be starting a giant marathon of daily videos until winter vacation ends. That's going to be starting today. So I'd start the marathon with a building video where I'm going to be building this. It's a roller coaster that's been kind of sitting here for a very long time, and no one's ever really thought about it much or anything. And I felt like I wanted to build something here that could go with the holiday spirit of, like, right now. So I'm going to build a Christmas thing. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. So either way, I'm going to start off by planning what I want to do here, just with some basic ideas. And first thing is I want to actually do some terraforming, because this roller coaster, the other side is so close to the ground that if I want to send things under it, that's not really going to be a possibility. In other parts, I'm going to actually customize to look like it's a real roller coaster and not just something that I'm building around. Should probably talk to the person who made it first, but I don't think they'll even care at all, because it's been sitting here for months now and nothing has happened. This snow bit used to just be smooth stone slabs that no one touched. So I'll be right back to start building, and here we go. Alright, so to get started, what I think I want to do is I want to start just lowering the terrain, kinda, just to make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm just getting a basic idea of how I want to terraform the terrain, just so I kind of know. Just do there we go. And then kind of along here, we'll just bring it down a little bit too and smooth it out a little bit. Kind of look that kind, and we'll just bring this out a bit. There you go. Now if we kind of smooth out the edges of this, and then have it not go right there because that is way too close to the path. What if we instead bring this out, kinda, like so, and then we should fill this all with snow. So we just go do that, and then go down here, Minecraft snow, and then what you can do is you can just replace Minecraft dirt. What? It's not how it's supposed to work. Oh. Okay, I see what just happened. I know exactly what just happened. That is because I forgot to do the right block, and now we have an issue, so we have to restart. So what we have to do is we kind of just want to come up with a basic area for the. What I want to do is I want to have a path that kind of goes underneath the roller coaster. So I want to start off by just coming up with a basic starting point for that path, which would probably be just a big giant fill right here. Let's give you that, which is good looking. So we're going to bring it down one more. And there we go. Alright, well, now I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I'm on Hypixel right now, and this is just a thing that I kind of stole from them. And that is how they make their cliffs. So if you look at it, they have just a nice gradient of blocks. Really makes a nice looking cliff. And turn off the snow, that's going to seriously mess with video quality. But right here, for example, there's gray wool, then stone, then diorite, and then snow. Just creates the effect of snowiness, and you can kind of mess with that. You can use maybe cyan terracotta, not terracotta, hardened clay, I'm just going to call it that, or whatever else you want to use, and it can make a nice looking slope. So it can go back onto the creative server. Okay, so I'm back, and as you saw some of the different tricks they use, but I want to start thinking about what we can use, and it is cyan terracotta, as it turns out. So we can kind of start making a bit of a slope about just how they look together, and you can start adding blocks to that to just think about different things we could do. But I just want to look at the different blocks we could use. So there's stone, of course, as we already know, but there's also loads of other blocks. Yeah, I think these are the 6 best ones, so I want to start thinking about what blocks we don't necessarily want to use. And this one just feels a little bit too dark, so I think that this might look kind of nice. And I don't want to have too many blocks, so we're going to get rid of the stone. No, we're just going to do what Hypixel did, except we swap out the andesite. So for now, what I want to do first is I want to just make a little bit of a snowy thingy right here now. And that's going to look nice, I think. And if we just do that, we can kind of start to build something that looks good. So I'm going to do this a little bit, and yeah, see how it turns out. We're going to make this a little bit deeper too, but I'll be back when I'm done. I just wanted to show you some of the different tricks I use, so here we go. Alright guys, now we are back, and as you can see, the first thing I want to show you, before we get into some of the building we've done, is that I've collected a few different player heads that can be used as items. We've got these presents, some logs, and hot chocolate. And the hot chocolate I got last. In fact, I stopped recording for it because I need to use it somewhere. That place is the hot chocolate store I want to put here, something along those lines. But I want to have a little hot chocolate thing here. So I need to figure out how I want to do this. If I want to have a little stand or a little store, but I'm thinking a little tiny store that looks kind of like a coffee house that could just sell hot chocolate. I think that would look pretty nice. So what I want to do first is start thinking about just planning it. So I'll start off, give it a few blocks from the edge. And this thing's going to be the entire width of that, so we're going to actually just bring it right about here. Should be enough space, and we'll have a little path for workers kind of that goes behind, and it'll go right up against the roller coaster. So what we want to do is, this will be the main room that you go into. There'll be a door here, I think. That would just be some glass panes. It wouldn't be too hard to make. And then just get some yellow wool to represent different parts of the interior. So there'll be a little thing right here where the staff members go behind. A bit longer, I think, like that. Yeah. We can make this room bigger because it's not big enough. Gonna kind of have, this will be the area that guests go. 2 tables probably should be fine. We'll have a little space for a couple more though. And then we'll have the line kind of go like this. A little zigzag. Right around the bend. And then there'll be another wall like that. This one I'm going to do a bit of blue. I think will be a nice color just to represent that there's going to be a thing there, right? That'll look nice, and then we'll have like a 3-block behind the scenes area for staff members, and that's our design. If you're wondering what happened there, that was a /fill mistake, and I'm thinking about but working on fixing up that entire part of the server, and part of the reason I wanted to do this right here was because it was empty and bare and it didn't look very good, as I've mentioned earlier. So either way, what we're going to do is we're just going to have 3 blocks right there, and let's do like this maybe, and then you pay right here, and then there'll be a little door right there. So the first thing I want to do is I want to just fill the floor with spruce, just because, yeah, I think that'll look nice. Minecraft planks. There you go. And then that'll be the basis for our design. So what we're going to do now is, once we have that, now that we have that kind of figured out, I want to extend the area around it, so I can do that in just a second. So here we go. Alright guys, now I'm back, and what I want to do next is I want to start to build some paths that'll go down and around and whatnot to connect everything up. So here we go. Building paths is just as simple as kind of just doing random things, and that's at least the kind of path that I'm going for. So let me go there, and then that looks good. Now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to kind of build random bits in between, and we've got a nice clean path. You can see. I'm going to have some kind of little thing down here, though, so I'm thinking about putting something to probably about this side, I'd say. So we're going to kind of bring the path over to the edge, and then let's just say have it like this. Probably will be good. That way it's not going to take up too much space, and I'm just going to leave it there because the other thing I want to build here is whatever's going to go right there. I don't really know what quite yet. Now the other bit of the path that we have to work on is the bit that'll go around and towards the hot chocolate store that we're going to build. Let's just kind of extend it out, and then what I want to do behind here, though, is something a bit different. We're just going to fill this entire bit with something or other. That's not going to be filled. This bit will right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fill it with, what do we want to use? Cyan, terracotta, maybe? Little bits of something or other else. I don't know. Well, oh, cyan terracotta with little bits of gray wool might be nice. Just do that right so it doesn't look horrible like that. And then I was gonna have it kind of like over there like that. So that'll be nice. And I'm going to extend this over by just one block, and it's gonna go head and connect up right there, and there'll be a little thing right here. Yeah. How do we want to do this? I think we're just gonna have open arch kind of thing. Yeah. We'll see, because I don't know how we're gonna build the build yet either, but we need to extend it one anyway and fill in the ground. So there we go. Finally, I want to just do that, and there we go. It's a nice looking build. And after this, what I want to do is I want to have just a few leaves and things to spruce up the area in snow, and that I can do off camera. So I'm going to do that off camera in just a second. So here we go. Alright guys, we're back, and we have begun to add a few details, random things lying around and whatnot. But I need to finish this episode actually so I can publish it. So we're going to start building this thingy. So what we're going to do first, I think we're just going to make furniture first actually. And yeah, just because I know how to make the tables and I have ideas for that. So for the tables, it's just going to be stairs. We want to do this. I think iron bars would look good. And brown carpets, I think. Those stairs should maybe... Oh, what if we did this? How would that look? That looks good, honestly. Well, that's how it looks when we've actually built the rest of this thing, we just want to have the interior, the tables, and a few other things done so we have an idea of what we're going to need to do. And I just wanted to get that done, actually. Because the next step I want to work on is the front of the building, which is going to be like something tall. I've had this idea in my head for a while now, so I don't know how I want to do it. Get some glass panes. And we'll have it like this. And so we're actually going to finish off with all the glass panes first, and then do everything we need to do to actually make it look good. So, start off, we want to do, at least that would be good for you. Shoot, yeah. North. Alright. That door's too small. We need to figure out how to fix it though, so don't worry. Now if we just do this right, get like that. And then we do west. That looks good. It looks like it could open though, so it's not like super small door. East, north? Yeah, north. Let's go inside, and what can we do for you? We're going to do south. And there we go. Super nice. And, oh, a minute. Let's get another debug stick. There we go. That looks like a good looking door now. So, now that we've done the door, we can replace the polished things because it looks horrible and I don't like it. Replace it with just stone bricks, I think. No, I don't want to do that. I'm thinking about what kinds of materials we should use though. We could look into using this. No, that's not gonna work. Cyan, maybe? No. About stone bricks. I think that would be our best bet. Just want to have a nice looking facade, really, and then on top we'll have a bunch of slabs. Yeah. Right now we're going to just do the roof. So, and finally start to add some stairs. Now let's put this out by one more block so it actually looks good. And do this. Stairs start right here, yeah. And then we do this. This. Oh god. Thank goodness it's an odd number wide. Alright, that's gonna be our roof. It's not looking half bad. And then right here in the middle, find one important detail. Oh, one thing I think that could look really cool would be walls. Yeah, that definitely makes it look a little bit nicer. And once that's done, we have to do stone brick walls for the rest of the building. The back of the building is going to have a more interesting shape. Alright, now what we're going to do, I believe, is do some long lines of this and extend out part of it by like just a few blocks, just to give us a little bit more space inside the staff members to be and whatnot. Yeah. So I want to make this section next, and we'll connect things up. And yeah. I'll be back once I've made a bit more progress to continue on with some of the important details of the build. So here we go. Alright guys, the server has gotten way more active while I was offline, and we are going to finally finish this build. This video has gone on a bit longer than I expected, but we are almost done with our build, so we're going to just finish it. I'd rather have a slightly longer video than average than a video where it's just left off on it. I shouldn't say that. So what we're just doing is we're doing a little pixel art, kinda, of hot chocolate kind. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. It's a very small area for building. But I think what we want to do is we just want to have something along the lines of that. Alright, let me just do some smooth quartz and smooth quartz stairs. I think it looks nice. Yeah, it definitely does. And to go with that, we just have that. And that looks nice. Definitely. So now I can move on to doing the interior, which is the last part we need to do. So the first thing I want to do is I want to have a giant skylight about here. This was actually inspired by someone's house on the survival server that has a bit of a giant skylight, and personally I just think it looks cool, so why not? Let's get some glass, right? Yeah. Put down some slabs here and here too, maybe. No. Very good. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice, yeah. When we look on the inside, it looks super nice. And the other thing I want to add is with the dark oak stairs, we want to add some support structure. That would also require dark oak wood. Let's just do a little bit more like that, kinda. Go. gosh. Let's just finish this off. We're gonna have a double gap right here just because I think it looks a little bit nicer and less weird. So yeah, we're gonna do something along the lines of that. And then, what if we did something like this? Right. Now, what I want to do next is I want to have some red carpets. Alright, so we're almost done with this now. If we just do that, kinda. Along the lines of that, then we'll just have a flower pot. I think might look nice. So let's figure out probably an allium. That's not gonna look very good. This spruce sapling look nicer just because it's cold outside. So that's done. Now the next step, I believe, be to add windows, which is going to be a rather complicated process just because of the surroundings of this building, but I think we can pull it off and make it look nice. If we just do 2 windows like this, right? Yeah. Extend these down a little bit, and just do 2 windows. This is definitely going to be a longer video. Oh my god, he needs to stop clogging my inventory with those stupid things. Alright. Now if we've done that, a minute. Alright. I get kicked or something stupid right now. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Let's try. Oh, I think this would actually look really good on the interior. And there we go. Now for this side, I want to figure out what I want to do, because on this side the exterior does not look the best. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to have one window here that's super long and cool looking. The windowsill, I'll have some kind of awards and things. Right? And with that, that should be about it. So this build, oh, we have to do this bit too. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple stairs and another one of these, actually. So there'll be 5 booths, technically, because the staff members will have one. And there we go. Now, if we just get rid of that's good. So what I want to do is I want to have an iron block on top of something along the lines of like this, cover the wall. That would be nice. I have a little thing for preparing the hot chocolate too. What I need now is the last item. That down one right here. Maybe one right up here, someone left it there. And boom! We're almost done. I have one more thing. Nice little present or two. Exciting presents in builds is always fun. And we're just going to put these around the build, 1 or 2 of them, just to make it Christmassy. Let's do do that, kinda. That wouldn't be bad. And right here. What about if we put one... Alright, go right here. And, yeah, that looks nice. There we go. We're gonna have a little station 2 where people can do seasoning and whatnot, or whatever the heck they want for hot chocolate. I don't know. It's their hot chocolate. So that'll look nice. And we are done. This thing just sticks out like a sore thumb or something. There we go. Now if we go in, there's a nice hot chocolate restaurant. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess I will see you guys later, and goodbye.